Hello everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome back to yet another do-it-yourself Minecraft. In this particular episode, I thought it would be kind of fun to take you all back in time. You know, I often talk about the good old days of Minecraft, and I thought it would be kind of fun to do something that a lot of people aren't doing anymore, really. And let me explain. I want to actually show you guys what the old houses would have looked like back in the day. And I thought it would be kind of fun if we did that. You know, if we took it back in time and I built a house like we would have maybe in the old days. And why not? If I'm going to talk about Minecraft in its simplest form, why don't I show you what it looked like? So here we go. We're going to have some fun, and And I thought it would be just really kind of fun if we did that. Build an older style Minecraft house. And something, a lot of people talk about the good old days, how simple it was back then. But we just don't see people spending a whole lot of time building those old houses like they used to. And this is not going to be, just as it might have been back then. It's going to be pretty close, So we're just going to call this the retro house. And I thought it would be kind of fun to do. Just kind of something that, it's one of those things that I just don't think anybody's doing. So we're going to dig up the ground right here real quick. And I already have a few supplies kind of laying about, and we're just going to have some fun with it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm building the groundwork. We're just getting the house ready, and this would have been, if you had a little bit of time, you would mine these materials. Maybe your first house in your world would just be what we teasingly call the mud hut. One of us, it was just a dirt house with maybe a door on it. But then the first chance you got, you might build something like we're going to do right here. There we go. And again, this will be something kind of fun, something different. Because I just don't think anybody's building anything like this anymore, which is really sad because this was a lot of fun. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take these up. We've got our post. We've got it kind of marked off, but I think we'll just do it a little bit like this instead. I think because sometimes they have the cobblestone at the bottom. Sometimes they didn't. But a lot of times it look like this. Yeah. And again, as we continue forward with this particular series, again, I also want to take a moment again and thank all of you for your continued support of this particular series. For me, it's been a lot of fun, and to take you all down, to show you guys some old build styles like today, or to show you elaborate styles like in our last episode, the House of Wolf. That was a lot of fun to do that episode, and I had a great time. I had a great time doing it, and I hope all of you enjoyed it too, because it was a lot of fun to bring that to you. I really had a great time with it, and I hope all of you just had as much fun as I did, bringing you that whole series. Okay, right now, really quick, this house looks just kind of like a block, and back then we didn't have the steps and different things like that, so what we sometimes had to do, better close that in. There we go. What we had to do sometimes back then was we had to build up like this. There we go. We'll come over here and we'll grab some materials, and this will be fun. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of get underway. And then we would just build out like this. This is a lot of fun to do this. I like to do a retro house every now and again to remind myself what it was once like, how Minecraft was at one point in time a much simpler game, and I had a great time playing it back then. I still have a great time playing it now, but to show you guys this build, oh boy, this is going to be a trip down memory lane. There we go. That's our roof. Kind of different. And we're going to have to put in some windows. And see, at that time we didn't have window panes back then, so we had to use full blocks of glass. So we're going to do that just as we did back then. We're going to do it the same way now. This is just so much fun. When I mentioned this to my better half that I was going to do this, she's like, I can't wait to see what it looks like. And I was like, it was definitely a different time in Minecraft. And again, this, if you want to do something retro that people just aren't doing anymore, like, because a lot of people are building stuff, now, like the House of Wolf, and I'm very proud of that. That build, but let's go ahead and let our character rest. But a lot of people were, now are building stuff like the House of Wolf and in more contemporary sort of stuff nowadays. But I just thought it would be kind of fun if we did something that nobody else is doing anymore. And this is definitely the build. Okay, so we're good there. And let's go ahead and put up a couple of torches. Now over here on the side of the house, we're going to go ahead and take these blocks out. and then right here in the center we're just going to put one. Okay, and it looks just like that. So if you want to do something that's very retro, this is definitely the build for you. Alright, there we go. And that was literally our Minecraft house back in the day. We need to get a bed laid down in here. And back then, we only had one color of bed. It was red. And it looked a lot like that. It was really kind of neat. So this is, where are my old Minecraft players that will remember these builds? And we might have a chest like that. Most of the time, earlier back than that, we only had the single chest. But when we got the double chest, we were just tickled pink. And so it was really neat. So I thought I would show you this build. That way, if you wanted to surprise your buddies with a very interesting Minecraft build that no one's really doing, this would definitely be the build. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and do this. Let's do this. Let's have some fun here. Add just a little bit of flare right across the top. Just like that. Just like that. Oh yeah, that looks, I like that. I like that a lot. And the nice thing about it, your Minecraft house, if you don't like something, you can change it. It's your house. It's like, this is our little world. You can do whatever you want to it. If you don't, that's one of the beauties of Minecraft. There we go. And again, everything you're seeing is pretty much just as we would have done back then. Kind of neat. There we go. Some of my old Minecraft, some of the old Minecraft players right now are like, my God, that was one of my houses back then. That was my base back then. My gosh, talk about a trip down memory lane. And what you're seeing, that's what we had back then. It would even spawn a lot like that in villages, just like you see right now. That's kind of cool, right? Don't want to take that out of inventory, but I want to take, there we go. And we'll go ahead and get the infamous Minecraft table. Just like that. This is not going to be a super long video, but I just thought it would be so much fun to build something like we would have back then for you guys. And here we are doing it. We could do it like this. Look, too cramped right there. There we go. And welcome to a very, very retro Minecraft house. Let's take a look at that. Let's step back and take a look at our little Minecraft house. This is what it would have been back in the day. Something like this. It's very blocky. We didn't even have stairs yet. We didn't have the wooden slabs. This was it. This was our little Minecraft house. It might be bigger, it might be smaller, but this would have been a Minecraft house back when, during the days when, Mojang was not owned by Microsoft. Back before Alpha, all the way back in the early days of Beta, this would have been the house. This might have been your base. Some of you out there might actually remember that, when this was your home in Minecraft. That might be your home. And today when we look over here and we we see, some of the other builds that we have right here in our Minecraft world. My goodness, doesn't that take some of us back a little ways? You know, um, I know it takes me back to another time, another place, when Minecraft was a little simpler, and it was definitely a simpler time. It was a fun time. I wouldn't trade, those early days, and it was a fun game. It was a really fun game then. It's still a fun game now. In a lot of ways, some of us are very tickled that they have done what they've done with the game, and why not? In some ways, for some of us, I guess you could say, the more things change, the more they stay the same too. And for me, doing a build like this, boy, this takes me back. A little bit of Minecraft nostalgia. Some of you are probably wondering what I'm building right now. Well, let me show you real quick. If we already have the retro house, let's go ahead and have the retro, a retro street lamp. And there we go. There's our old school Minecraft area. So, if you really enjoyed that, from the bottom of my heart, those of you who remember days like this, playing in our old Minecraft world when everything was still very blocky, things like that, and there just wasn't a whole lot of detail yet to the game. Be sure to tell me about your old Minecraft experience. Please leave it in the comments section below. Tell me all about it. But now that we've done that, let's go ahead and let me mention right now, the, Patreon. $1 a month grants you access to Cinnamon's Discord, and all proceeds go back into the project cars. If you would like a chance to purchase some Prince Magnum channel merchandise, get over to Teespring and check out our merchandise line over there. And all proceeds from anything you buy go right back into the project cars as well. And now I get to say to all of you out there who enjoy Minecraft, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourselves. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, for every last one of you out there, if no one out there has told you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you, and have a happy 24. Thank you.